Lost Echoes of the Haunted Grove. Part 1. The encounter. Amelia had always been drawn to the mysterious allure of the forest near her grandmother's house. Its ancient trees stood like silent sentinels, guarding secrets untold. On a chilly autumn evening, her curiosity got the better of her. Armed with a lantern and a sense of adventure, she ventured into the woods. As the sun dipped below the horizon, the forest came alive with eerie sounds. Rustling leaves whispered tales of forgotten spirits, and distant owls hooted mournful melodies. Yet Amelia pressed on, her heart racing with a mix of excitement and trepidation. Deeper into the woods, the air grew heavy with an inexplicable darkness. The lantern's feeble light barely penetrated the thick canopy, casting eerie shadows that seemed to dance along the trees. Amelia quickened her pace, her footsteps crunching on the fallen leaves. Part 2. The lost path hours seemed to pass, and Amelia realized she had lost her way. Panic crept in as the trees appeared to shift and change positions. She tried retracing her steps, but every path she took only led her deeper into the labyrinthine heart of the forest. The moon emerged from behind the clouds, casting an eerie glow that revealed fleeting figures among the trees. Amelia's heart raced as she caught glimpses of pale faces and translucent forms. Were they spirits of those who had ventured into the woods before her? Part 3. The Whispering Shadows. A soft voice carried on the wind, barely audible yet unmistakably there. Amelia strained to hear the words, her heart pounding. It sounded like a plea, a lament from a soul trapped in the shadows. Goosebumps prickled her skin as the whispers grew louder, surrounding her from all sides. Amelia's lantern flickered, casting disorienting shadows that seemed to reach out for her. A chilling sensation crawled up her spine as unseen hands brushed against her skin. The forest seemed to close in, suffocating her with its malevolent embrace. Part 4. The Ghostly Apparition. Amelia stumbled upon a clearing, and in its center stood an ancient, gnarled tree. Its branches twisted like skeletal fingers, and at its base lay a forgotten grave. As the wind howled mournfully, the grave seemed to tremble. Suddenly a figure materialized before Amelia, a young girl in a tattered dress. Her eyes were hollow, and her gaze held a haunting sadness. She extended a pale hand, her voice barely a whisper. "Help me find rest," she implored. Part 5. Unveiling the Past. Amelia's heart went out to the ghostly girl, her empathy overcoming her fear. She learned that the girl, Eleanor, had been lost in the forest decades ago, unable to find her way home. Her spirit had remained trapped, yearning for release. Determined to help Eleanor, Amelia delved into the history of the forest. She discovered that a curse had befallen the woods, binding lost souls within its depths. The curse could only be broken by returning an amulet to its rightful place, an amulet that Eleanor had worn. Part 6. Breaking the Curse. With newfound purpose, Amelia and Eleanor embarked on a perilous journey. Guided by the faint glimmers of moonlight, they navigated the twisting paths, evading the grasp of the malevolent shadows. Amelia's lantern served as a beacon against the encroaching darkness. After facing countless trials and terrors, they reached an ancient shrine hidden deep within the forest. With trembling hands, Amelia placed the amulet in its rightful spot. The ground trembled, and a blinding light enveloped them. Part 7. Redemption and Release. As the light subsided, the forest was transformed. The gnarled trees seemed to sigh in relief, and the shadows retreated. The ghostly figures faded into the night, their mournful cries replaced by the gentle rustling of leaves. Eleanor's form became more substantial, a faint smile gracing her lips. "Thank you," she whispered, her voice no longer carrying the weight of sorrow. With a final ethereal touch, she disappeared into the wind, her spirit finally finding peace. Epilogue. The Haunted Grove's Echoes. Amelia emerged from the forest, forever changed by her encounter with the supernatural. The woods that had once seemed terrifying now held a sense of melancholic beauty. the memory of Eleanor's ghostly presence lingered, a reminder of the thin veil between the living and the spirits that inhabited the shadows. Though Amelia had left the haunted grove, its echoes would forever resonate in her heart. And whenever the wind whispered through the trees, she would remember the night she helped a lost soul find her way home. Don't forget to subscribe to Ghostly Whispers. I will whisk you away with enthralling tales that will transport you to magical realms, distant galaxies, and heartwarming moments. Don't miss out on the magic. Hit that subscribe button and open the door to a world of endless possibilities. Let the stories flow. Till we meet again, keep dreaming big.